How's everyone doing? Grab some Final Fantasy 15. I probably won't do this multiplayer thing. I have no idea what that's all about. I might do it off stream or something, but I wanted to do this episode Arden. It's probably a good time to see the backstory of our villain. Episode of Arden is best to do after the game. But yeah, we beat already, and even then, like, I feel like just the way they kind of hint towards things or when things happen in the game, it's like, why not just do them? Do the DLCs when yeah, when we come across each event. Having turned the Empire to shambles and shrouded the world in darkness, Ardent, while healer of those who ailed, now sits atop the Lucian throne denied him by the crystal some 2 millennia ago. So it seems like it's at least the storytelling part happening right after the opening of the game, more or less.
Long ago, there lived a man, blessed by the gods and revered by the people as their savior. His name was Arden Lucis Kylum, and he was to have served as the first king of Lucis.
Rewind that a little bit. Actually, wasn't paying attention to the actual year, but I read it was 30 years ago. 30 years before this game.
Although Officer Sapientia allegedly reported for duty at his appointed time, fellow officers say he disappeared soon after and has not been sighted since. Officer Sapientia is a tall, fair-skinned male and was last seen wearing his Border Patrol fatigues. Anyone with information on Officer Sapientia's whereabouts are requested to contact the Crown City Police immediately. And now a word from the Public Information Bureau. Today marks the anniversary of the founding of the Kingdom of Lucis. The Founders Day Committee has prepared a number of attractions in honor of this auspicious occasion, including a parade around the Citadel as well as a statue of the Founder King himself. All are welcome and encouraged to participate in today's festivities. This has been a message from the Public Information Bureau.
What about you?
Now, onto the weather.
Shouldn't you be looking for your buddy?
Today in the Crown City, we expect mild and sunny weather with nothing but blue skies.
I'm on special
The Borderlands
assignment.
may experience some inclement weather, starting in the evening and continuing throughout the night. That concludes today's news and weather.
Arden Lucis Kylum.
Home, sweet home at last.
Welcome to the Founders Day Festival. In a moment, the parade will begin making its way through the city.
Turn of the city.
Participate in the festivities.
It's pretty cool though, because we didn't get to actually traverse the town before its demise.
So this is the city Somnus built on the back of his own flesh and blood. Just look at them, free of care and unaware of the war beyond their wall.
In order to ensure the safety of all festival goers, we ask that you please follow all staff instructions. Vehicular access will also be limited in some areas around the Citadel for the festival's duration. In addition, traffic will be stopped entirely during the parade.
Why venture out into the world when you feel so safe within? What a life to live. This is the statue of the Founder King? I see the sculptor took quite a few liberties.
Kind of reminds me of like Garland, actually. Yeah, from Final Fantasy 1, actually. This kid.
So what do you think, son? Not every day you get to see the king's personal bodyguards up close.
They're so cool! I want to be a royal guard someday.
And that must be the king's castle. Now, let the fireworks begin!
Oh, but... oh. Great.
Cursed be the wind and winds of the gods.
Ooh. Tale of the Fallen King, Prisoner of Fate. Here is ME 734. Spirits are high in the Crown City as all of Insomnia prepares to celebrate Founders Day. Darkness Awakens. I'm not sure if they're gonna go through the actual, like, when he became immortal.
Arden. Oh, Arden. You can't expect me to believe that.
Oh, but I do. You have my word.
Well, in that case...
Aw. Yeah, 2,000 years ago, right?
You look exhausted, my love. Are you all right?
Flore. Oh, it's the same thing, yeah.
I am.
It's the same as Luna Freya's
Gods bless me
bloodline.
with a power and a purpose to cure people of what ails them. I must see their will be done.
Your devotion shall not go unnoticed. The gods will doubtless be watching over you. Just as I shall be watching over you every step of the way. It seems to me the cure for your exhaustion is comprised
Funny
of two
because it's probably the
things.
same voice actress
One
as
is
Luna Freya,
rest.
just without the
Oh?
British accent or whatever, Aussie
Is
accent.
me.
It's so sad because that's how Noctis and Luna Freya was supposed to be, but they never got their moment.
Will you be with me? Always.
Mhm.
Oh. What happened? 21. 734, 21, that's what? 23 years? 13 years? I can't count. I can't mental math.
He's alive.
Oh, it's this guy.
Just as the ancient texts told.
Who?
Take him away.
He's been in prison here for this 2,000 years. Well, kind of like Noctis with the time skip thing. I don't think it should be long of a time skip. 2,000 years? I don't know. Maybe it wasn't 2,000 years.
Don't touch me.
Status report. Everything is fine here.
Roger that. We'll transport the subject to your location.
And we'll have the medical team ready as planned.
What's the situation over there?
Nothing to report. We're just...
What? A little loud. What's going on? Kingslave.
Adagium sighted!
Oh.
Adagium.
Get it back in the cell, no matter what. We can't let that thing off this island.
I think we're supposed to die.
Stop. Cease this. Cease this.
At once!
Arden enters overkill when his HP falls to 0. While in this undying state, his attacks deal more damage, but his maximum HP falls every time he takes a hit. When Arden's maximum HP falls to 0, the game is 0. Or the game is over. Keep Rogars. Ninjas. Press B to attack with your arsenal of Arroyo arms. Hold the same button to blitz the enemy with consecutive attacks. Assuming I have no... Oh. Press square to dodge and hold to quickly shadow step around the field. Left 5 successful strikes to perform a finisher and create an opening to demonify the enemy. Demonify. Press triangle while an enemy is vulnerable to demonify them and harvest life. Demonify an enemy. Demonify. Oof. Jesus. Hector. Is.
I didn't purge him of the scourge. I bestowed it upon
Hey!
Eminent magic technological expert Vestal Basithia steals away to the Umbral Isle of Angelgard and absconds himself with something, I believe, with Arden. Illusory truth.
Era.
What?
Somnus.
Forgive me, brother, but the throne seats only one.
Noctis' line.
Gods, no.
I swear he went mad.
Arden Azunia, Chief Basithia would like to see you.
See books we can read.
Nothing here to interest me.
Why is it red? Information has been added to data log. Data log stuff. Journal. I was but a boy when I saw my first demon, a wild canine run afoul of the Plasmodia. The fear that should have consumed me was itself engulfed by an intense excitement, much like the dark miasma that spreads across the land and blots out any trace of light or life. Some might deem me a madman, vilifying me for researching a wicked plague that brings naught but death. However, be it the magic technology of old or the demons of our day, understanding that which we fear is a vital step toward enlightenment. The plague is that ravaged our star centuries ago, died out for a time, and with it went all knowledge of the monsters it spawned. Yes, that's the discovery of a mutant strain of Plasmodia here on our very soil. That ominous word has re-entered our lexicon, Daemon. What caused this scourge to resurge? Hypothesize that it began with the rise of our population that began in the later half of this millennium. While the adoption of magic technology has vastly improved life for citizens across the empire, the territorial expansion it enabled may also have reactivated Plasmodia that remained dormant for many years. If so, then the true spread of the Star Scourge may have only just begun. Hey, what's up, STG? Like, did I beat the main game already? I have not, actually. I just decided to do some of these DLCs as I guess I get past certain story points. So I've done all the other DLCs for all the party members. And I just got to the part where Noctis gets time skipped into the future. And so I felt like this was a good time to see Arden's backstory. Because he kind of did talk a little bit about what happened to him a little bit. So I think it was a good time to get all of it. But yeah, how are you doing today, SDG? Noctis gets owned and it's 10 years later. Yeah. He's talking about the crystal. I feel like that was a very interesting place to get time skipped. Makes sense, but still. Time skips usually isn't that long, I feel. So I'm trying to think what other games have done time skips that were like midway through the game. FF6 was like the only one that kind of did a time skip. It was more like pre versus post destruction and ascension to power of the villain. But I'm trying to think if there's any other Final Fantasy title that went through a time skip. Let's see, Rakasha Blade, a sword that has stayed at Arden's side for roughly 2,000 years, flying forth at his command. One half of a pair. The Raksha Blade was forged alongside the Blade of the Mystic, beloved glaive of Arden's younger brother, Somnus Lucius Caelum. Both blades possess different properties, forming a devastatingly destructive arsenal when wielded together. While one can assume both swords were imbued with the hope that the brothers Caelum would rule in tandem, and be an ambition ultimately tore the two apart. I take it you played through the Arden DLC already? Did it just say how much yen I have? It says yen. I like that. The gil.
Might as well head out.
Arden's so, like, sassy. It's a random soldier.
I dare say this outfit wasn't tailor-made.
Yeah, this turned it kind of into like a Assassin's Creed type of thing, where we try to trap in a facility. They do experiments on us. Do the log. Although I long dismissed it as some foolish fairy tale, the recent discovery of an ancient text tucked away in one of the kingdom's royal tombs has convinced me. Adagium is real. According to the tome, this inhuman entity born of the darkness has lived in the shadows of Angelgard for some 2 millennia. Perhaps solutions feared its supposed superhuman strength and potential for destruction. Yet to let such power go untapped would be incredibly wasteful. The military have scoffed at us researchers for the lack of tangible progress on our Magitech infantry and demonic studies. But if we harvest this immortal monster and harness the secrets it holds, we may indeed laugh at last. So we're saying just some dark energy called Adagium. A lot of questions. They all get answered.
Come, have a seat.
He looks so different being that young. So we didn't meet this guy already in Pumpto's DLC, but it's an old geezer.
Gods above, we thank you for the bounty you have laid before us.
Don't want your food getting cold, do you?
It's like, shh.
Are you enjoying your stay?
No.
You've been asleep for years. Learning to appreciate the waking world will take time. Perhaps I can help enlighten you while we dine.
Was your examination of me a fruitful one?
Oh yes, you've proven far more fascinating than expected. No wonder they kept you locked away. To think the powers of a demon could dwell within the heart of a man, it's incredible. The Star Scourge doesn't sap your life force, it gives you more. Your cells can regenerate themselves, and you can demonify other life forms as well. There's no doubt you are
A monster.
not a monster, a marvel. I can't wait to unravel all your mysteries.
It's about the time.
How long has it been since you brought me here?
204 days. Roughly 7 months or so. Then again, the Lucians had you locked away in that prison for nearly 2 millennia. I'd be more surprised if you hadn't lost all concept of time.
That's a long ass.
You must loathe those Lucians for what they did to you.
1,000 years.
What is this food?
Meat. Cloned
Meat.
in this facility.
Meat.
Cloned?
We cultivated somatic cells, used them as donors to fuse the nucleus transplant cells to the recipient oocyte, and then we...
What the hell?
I've no ear for the ramblings of a lunatic.
That's kind of what
What is it you want from
Impossible
me,
Meat
anyhow?
is
What
becoming,
about
right?
me interests you so?
Not quite.
You said it yourself, didn't you? You were chosen by the gods.
Kind
And
of.
frankly, with powers
I'm actually a little
like
curious
yours,
about
I'd say
how
you're nearly a god in
plant-based
your own
meats
right.
are.
We need those powers that you possess. With your strength on our side, we could finally put an end to the gruesome war with Lucis. You too must desire the fall of the kingdom that cast you into exile.
My desires are all in the past.
The man who wronged you may have died long ago, but his descendants live on to this day. Surely you must bear them some feelings of ill will.
My feelings are none of your concern.
Come along.
I love how we just grab items. This is a fancy place, though. We kind of look like Hojo from behind.
A small portion of it, that
Those right
is.
here.
I envy you. A human life is too short to truly understand all there is to know about the world. Go on, have a look.
Explore the research facility. All these notes. They had to have like 30 some files, 36 files. Weird.
This is our world?
Oh wow, it's just a whole backlog of everything.
It has been estimated that Eos came into existence some 4.5
Gotta watch it all.
years ago.
Well, I guess they're kind of short.
Myths tell tales of 6 protector gods who first alighted upon Eos in the ancient Solheim era. Fossils thought to be remains of the oldest members of the human race were discovered in the Vistala region. Some claim that humans discovered fire in the
Ifrit.
Sukhot region even before the dawn of the Solheim civilization. According to legend, the fire god Ifrit first bestowed his burning wisdom upon a man who later sat the throne of Solheim. The mechanized civilization of Solheim is presumed to
Oh, that's
have
where
originated
Insomnia
in the
is.
Sky and Clane regions. Exactly when the civilization rose and fell, however, remains the subject of much investigation. The enormous crevasse separating the regions of Clane and Duskai is known as Telpar Crag. It is here that the War of the Astrals is said to have taken place. When Ifrit tried to reduce mankind to ash, the other gods fought back, and some claim this clash caused the collapse of Solheim. It is said that Ifrit, having lost the War of the Astrals, was interred atop the Rock of Ravito. After the war, the ice goddess Shiva allegedly sank into a deep slumber, nestled in the Goravas rift of Voloob. To this day, no one knows what became of the blade god, Bahamut. The earth god Titan can be seen supporting the meteor at the heart of the disk of Kothis in Duskai.
Actually pretty interesting, like why not just put it down?
As for the storm god Rama, legend has it he sealed himself away within Fosha Hollow in Duskai. The sea goddess Leviathan disappeared in the wake of the war, Some say she swam below the waves and slumbers beneath the city of Altissia. Some 2,000 years ago, the gods granted Somnus Lucis Kylum 2 gifts: the sacred stone and ring. With these in hand, he founded the kingdom of Lucis. In the centuries since, Lucis has managed to expand its territory while struggling to suppress a parasitic plague. As of ME 722, Mor's Lucis Kylum sits the throne as the 112th monarch of his line. Regis Lucis Kylum is King Mor's firstborn son, and first in line to succeed his father. Angelgard, off the coast of Golden Key, is an uninhabited island that Lucians regard as sacred ground. Ancient texts tell of a monster known as Adagium supposedly sealed away within, but investigations into its existence have yet to provide conclusive evidence.
Probably Arden.
Soon after the establishment of the Kingdom of Lucis, House Fleuret founded the nation of Tenebrae. The empire began its occupation of Tenebrae in ME 359, a move that was initially met with much apprehension.
Yep.
In order to assuage the dissenters, the empire preserved the oracle's home of Fenestala Manor. This concession was partially made for political purposes. House Fleuret enjoys close ties with the line of Lucis. The Accordo Protectorate has developed into a bustling league of towns at the heart of maritime trade. In ME 606, the Empire won an important battle against the allied forces of Lucis and Accordo, and in turn, annexed the Protectorate. The country is steeped in traditions and cultures that are incompatible with imperial rule, so the Empire has permitted it a measure of relative political autonomy. Centuries after the founding of Lucis, a movement to revive the lost civilization of Solheim arose around the Weltham region.
Interesting.
Leading the charge was House Aldercapt, whose brave deeds brought about the rise of the Niflheim Empire. The Empire built upon Solheim's magic technology and employed it for military use. This new firepower helped the Empire fell its foes, taking Tenebrae in ME 359 and Accordo in ME 606.
Yeah, it's cool because that's similar to what happens in
under the direction of
Final Fantasy 6 with the
Empire is developing new arms
war against the Magi. Magi, I think it's called.
Vestiges of the ancient Solheim civilization can still be seen in the ruins of Piteous and Steeleth Grove.
That's in the Vesper Pools.
Structures also dot the forest of the Fall Grove that encircles Castlemark Tower. Excavation of these various sites is currently underway. In ME 501, during an expedition in the Ulwat region, the Imperial Army discovered a new species known as demons.
Demons. A lot of stuff.
At center, we see what I presume to be Lucian warriors and the kings of yore. I've learned a great deal about the first king of Lucis, but I never knew he was second in line. It seems to depict a legend in which the chosen king dispels the darkness. If that's true, does that mean Lucis intends to someday stand above all others? Their trifling tales mean nothing in the face of our superior technology. Only we can restore balance to our world. At the top of the painting, we see the Oracle herself. The bloodline of the Oracle is one of the oldest in Eos, originating with Eromirus Fleuret. Only they possess the power to commune with the gods. This painting depicts the Oracle as some goddess of light herself. She'd doubtless prove a powerful ally if she could be persuaded. On the sides of the frame, we see the Hexathion. Conspicuously absent is the traitorous god of fire who started the Great War of old. Perhaps developing a deeper understanding of the demons will bring us closer to comprehending their divine counterparts. But what if I were to find a way to combine those two disparate elements? By my estimation, the grotesque creatures depicted here are likely demons. Could this mean these monsters will be harbingers of the apocalypse? If only we could find a way to harness their power for ourselves.
The line of Lucis was chosen to eradicate evil from Eos. And with the divine on their side, how could they fail?
Looks like it's because of Somnus. Done messed up everything. Oh, is there books up there? Check. Just the way Arden runs around is kind of dinky. Oh, okay, rest right here. Take a break and save your game at the sofa. You look so dead inside.
Do watch your step, won't you?
Oh.
Demons were first officially recognized as a new species roughly 200 years ago. According to ancient texts, however, humans have suffered from a parasitic plague wrought by the demons for upward of 2 millennia. Demonification is caused by a mutant strain of plasmodia that takes root in living creatures and changes their cellular structures. Infected creatures begin to disperse miasmal particles, the spread of which is known as the Star Scourge. This model is a replica made from plaster poured into a demon-shaped cavity discovered deep underground. Demons sublimate when their vital functions cease, so this particular specimen must have vaporized after the mud around it had already solidified. Scientists believe this subject burrowed into the earth in order to shield itself from the light of the sun.
Crazy. There's demons in there.
Given the demon's aversion to light, they typically stick to the
Starting to think I know what happened here.
night falls. Adagium, however, is different. Unlike his demon brethren, he can still function uninhibited in broad daylight. Of course, the ultraviolet rays harm him, much like they would any other demon. Yet his cells regenerate quickly enough to essentially negate the damage.
It stings. Like the light of the sun. Perhaps I'd best cover up.
Stole your radiator. State logs. Let me read them. I think I read that one. This one. Acting on a tip we received from a friend in the private sector, we have sent an exploratory expedition to the top of the Rock of Ravato. Unlike the immovable arcane at the Disk of Kothis, the body of the Infernian should be unobstructed and ready for transport, assuming our team can reach the peak, that is. Legends say the Infernian bestowed the gift of fire upon mankind in antiquity, and this burning wisdom helped forge the foundation of what became the civilization of Solheim. And now, with the fabled flame within my grasp, I take my first step toward divinity. 'Tis a wondrous day indeed. Of all the gods above, least is known about the Draconian. Neither a tutelary deity nor a regular fixture in written records, the Blade Keeper has left behind nary a trace, save for his name. Some legends suggest he selected a king to lead Lucis, and bestowed upon the chosen one the fabled ring and crystal. In my opinion, it all sounds like the type of tall tale the royal family might concoct to justify their hold on power, but perhaps we can explore the matter in more depth by paying a visit to Lucian's confidants in Tenebrae. I've made a discovery both startling and astounding. The monster known as Adagium is none other than Arden, Lucis Kylum, older brother to the founder king of Lucis. Words cannot describe the sense of elation that enveloped me, knowing that I was able to converse with a creature who has lived for hundreds of years. His powers do not cease to amaze me. Not only can he absorb the demonic miasma into his body, but he can pass the plague on to others as well. He also claims to have gained a glimpse into their psyche when doing so, relived their memories, so to speak. Claims he could have psyche. If this is true, then it would seem this man has been blessed with both eternal life and unlimited wisdom. He's practically a god in his own right. The Lucian soldiers' reliance on their monarch's magic is nothing new, nor do I expect the armed forces to switch up their strategy in the near future. It thus stands to reason that we ought to devise a plan to inhibit their abilities by whatever means necessary. I give much thought to the idea of suppressing the Lucian's magic, and while it will be some time until we have a working prototype, I believe we should have a fully functioning jamming device added to our Magitech arsenal before long. Further combat data would certainly help speed along the development process, especially data related to the Divine. What a thrill it would be to take down a god using the form of one of their helpers. The team we dispatched to Telpar Crag has returned with a fascinating report. Their landing craft came under assault by a flying dragon as soon as they entered the valley. Hearing this story, I could not help but recall a passage I once read about the legendary Blade Master, which stated he guarded the Founder King with his glaive in hand and his dragon at his side. This would mean the creature they encountered has been guarding that gorge for nearly 2 millennia. And if one of these Lucian legends has proven true, then perhaps the king's fairy tales are more than mere rumors after all, even the whispers about the undying. While few written records referencing the divine host of messengers remain, our excavatory expedition to Telpar Crag has uncovered some interesting information via word of mouth while investigating the surrounding area. Based on what we've heard, the demigods fought alongside the deities they served in the War of the Astrals, with the followers of the traitorous Infernian being all from erased from the annals of history after suffering defeat at the hands of the other gods. Little else is known about the messengers, but I'm determined to discover more about these fascinating creatures. Demigods. I just read about that. The prophecy, painting. Yeah, we pretty much had the records on those. It's okay. This war map. Anything else? I think we're good. Let's go ahead and read the big one. One about Angel Guard.
Adagium. That is what the Lucians call the monster they imprisoned for 2,000 long years. His powers surpass those of any mortal, and his body is all but impervious to attack. It's no wonder the Founder King sealed him away on the Isle of Angel Guard. He undoubtedly feared this monster might challenge his reign. It seems fortune smiles upon me. Though the Lucians kept him locked away for 2,000 years, I've managed to secure Adagium for myself. The raging winds and stormy seas may have cast all others away, but the waves parted for me that day and led the way. While I've yet to conduct any official research, the potential he proved in combat was most promising. I estimate his powers easily surpass anything mankind has ever seen. Perhaps this streak of luck has just begun.
Fascinating, isn't it? I pored over the ancient texts and found scarcely a mention of you. I barely believed you existed till I saw you with my own eyes. With your help, my research is proceeding smoothly. You have my thanks.
An island situated off the southeastern coast of the Lucian mainland and said to bear some connection to the storm god Rama. Commoners were forbidden to set foot on the isle, a rule that the royal family enforced with all their might, which nevertheless proved no match for Chief Basithia. In ME 721, he freed Arden from his stone cell and escorted him back to his laboratory on the outskirts of Gralia. The following year, the former prisoner was renamed Arden Izunia and bred an imperial citizen. Let's see. Still Arden, but gave him a different name. Where are we going?
This must be how the gods feel looking down upon our world. Here we have a model of imperial territory. It includes our present lands as well as our future acquisitions. Feel free to have a look.
We did already. You're a tall dude.
There's something you should see. Come with me.
Oh, it's like... I thought he was gonna take us to that. I'm like, we've already seen it.
I found something most interesting on the Rock of Ravito. If my experiment on this specimen succeeds, it might provide the information you've been looking for. This way.
It's Ifrit.
Is that?
Ifrit the Infernian.
You subjugated a god and brought him here?
He was sound asleep, just like the legend said he'd be, so we put him on ice. Do you think you could turn him
into a demon?
If you managed to demonify a deity, you could learn truths no mere mortal could ever dream of knowing. You'll access 2,000 years of his memories, and if you can control him, he'll be a weapon of supreme power. It's certainly an enticing offer, isn't it? Just think you could exact sweet revenge through divine retribution.
How do you know what I want?
I don't, but I know you have no other options. Well, shall we? Come see the fruits of my Magitech research. This way.
Mission on Ifrit. One of the 6 gods that formed the Hexatheon. Ifrit serves as the patron deity of fire. Although he once bestowed his burning wisdom upon mankind, the people's hubris inspired them to bite the flaming hand that fed them, launching a revolt that proved the catalyst of the War of the Astrals. In the end, the Power Burner proved powerless before the Blade Keeper's glaive and was laid asunder atop the Rock of Ravito, where he was slumbered ever since.
The ancient civilization of Solheim, forefathers of our magic technology, once flourished on this land. Had they not incurred the wrath of the gods, they may have remained prosperous to this day.
And you wish to restore them to greatness?
To surpass them, which is why I need you to lend me your strength. But I'm certain magic technology and demons are the keys to unlocking the door to a new future.
Am I ready? Fight something? Ninjas!
But how?
Kunmi Squad, Adagium sighted.
Requesting backup from Nimbus Squad.
Shutting down communications until all clear.
So, you've come to kill me, have you?
Or die trying.
Yeah, there. Oof.
Just as you accuse me, I take a second to feel the satisfaction of taking my eyes on your actions. So I may be done by this is on the composite sector.
Yeah.
Target acquired.
The Demonify enemies to fill the Phantasma bar and conjure spectral arms to increase your attack power. Wow.
Perhaps you ought to sweep away your
So this is it.
You monster.
You're gaining AP too. 5.
Mankind is in the state of such a
So
Blast!
Great.
He's alive. You must stop him before he destroys everything.
Hold R2 and press. That's R1. Press while the Phantasm bar is full to inflict royal retribution on your enemies.
Out of my way.
Oh.
Oh, Infanion, grant me the power to take Somnus, his people, and his cursed kingdom, and burn them all to the ground!
It worked.
No! I was the one chosen to be king?
Didn't he already knew that? Like I just lost some of his memory from, 1,000 years of imprisonment and barely being alive.
Forgive me. I defied the will of the gods and revealed to Somnus
Bruh.
you had been chosen to be king.
Why'd you tell him?
I never dreamt he would try to kill you.
But he did. Somnus fooled everyone, so he could usurp the throne. Everything that happened, it's all his fault.
No. Listen to me. It's my fault. I'm the one who ruined your future. This was divine retribution for my sins.
You've no sins to atone for. Gods! Answer me! Why have you burdened us with this fate? Hera! Oh no! Hera! Please!
In the names of the gods above, fulfill your calling, Arden, and punish me for my sins. Kill me.
That's right. Kill her. Put that monster out of its misery, just like I did.
I can't. My calling is to save lives.
Just like you saved that innocent man by turning him into a demon.
Please, Arden. You must live.
I can't. Not without you.
Come. Why not give the lady what she wants?
No. Not today. Rings it all in his mind, but still. Not today.
Allow me.
Oh.
I'll never forgive you, Somnus.
This
monster may not be able to destroy you, but I'll see to it that I destroy everything you built. Hear me, gods above. No longer shall I supplicate you for pardon. No longer shall I sojourn toward the light. Nay, the path I intend to tread is paved with blood and darkness. No longer shall I seek your guidance. This path is mine to tread alone.
The Empire's demonic experiments bore fruit before long, precipitating the production of a Magitech infantry. As recognition for his contribution to this research, Arden Azunia was inaugurated as Imperial Chancellor. Thanks to its newfound firepower, Niflheim managed to break the stalemate that shackled the nation for more than 100 years, and, in turn, forced Lucis to scale back its magical barrier. The untimely passing of King Mors ushered in the era of a new monarch, and the young Regis Lucis Kylum succeeded the throne. Meanwhile, Arden began to spread the Star Scourge throughout the world, stealing people's memories and learning as much about the kingdom as he could. In time, those memories began to merge with his own, gradually transforming him into a wicked echo of his former self. And now, at long last, the time for his revenge has come.
Crazy. Betrayed by his brother and bereft of his beloved, Arden is burdened with the blessing of eternal life. His feelings of enmity towards the line of Lucius grow greater with each passing day as darkness continues to consume. Yeah, so he was supposed to be, you know, what Noctis is, but his younger brother killed him and, well, you know, did other things.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Is this thing on? Greetings, people of the Kingdom of Lucis. Do forgive me for interrupting the festivities, but I must tell you, this day of rapturous revelry shall be your last. Call it divine retribution. False kings and fraudulent nations are fated to perish.
Who is he? We've yet to ID him. Whoever he is, it's clear he wishes us harm. You stay here. I am going to put a stop to this madman.
Well, time to set to work.
Jeez. Turn out this savior.
Attention all units, this is your captain speaking. Code Red, I repeat, Code Red. Follow your commander's orders and get the situation under control.
The wonders of technology. Over here! Oh dear! You look like you've seen a ghost.
identified the creature? Not yet, but we believe it to be demonic in nature. A demon.
They can't tell it's Ifrit.
Possibly withstand the daylight. For now, help
The
the
horns.
citizens evacuate.
Granted.
The Guard will take care of the giant. Absolutely, sir. The Crown's Guard is almost wiped out, sir. Target is still on the move. Special forces are on the way. Try to hold out until they arrive.
A lot of IDs.
Take this! It's over!
Wow.
Now, engaging the target. He's so strong. Sending backup. Don't let him get away.
Oh, they're saying that I'm the demon. Not Ifrit. Makes sense. Hold L2 and press that when the tech bar is full to make Ifrit perform a powerful technique. Ifrit will temporarily fight alongside Arden. Issue another command to resummon him into the fray. Issue Ifrit. Man.
Currently engaging the target. Sir, I don't think he's one of us. Then what the hell is he?
He's truly the best Lucius can muster.
Sir, we've identified the giant. It's the Infernian. The Infernian.
Totally unnecessary.
One of our officers seems to be controlling the Infernian, but we can't get an ID on him.
Alright, forget that.
Find out who he is at once.
We're actually in the body of one of the officers.
Seems to be some kind of disturbance. What's going on?
Why, whatever do you mean?
Now I need you to locate and destroy the devices amplifying the wall.
As you wish, just sit back and enjoy the show. Now, where in the world might those dastardly devices be?
Disable the wall amplifier to seize control of the surrounding area. Check the map. The wall amplifiers also strengthen the royal guard stationed around them. Disable the amplifiers to weaken the enemy's defensive capabilities.
I've marked the location of all the devices they're using to amplify.
This is pretty much like
They seem to be positioned on the rooftops around the city. Find them and destroy them.
Ignis's back quest or DLC.
No rest for the wicked.
Perform a phantasmal leap and quickly warp point to a marked location.
Perhaps I'll take the high road.
Alright, heal actually. Take a break. The bench. This is where they got the benches from. Final Fantasy 7. Oh my gosh. That's great. Taking the high road.
This is going to hurt.
As you explore Insomnia, destroy decorations and other objects related to Founders Day Festival to boost your score. Just break shit. I definitely shouldn't do that. I should be doing this.
That was thoroughly disappointing.
There's a balloon. Okay, just cut the string.
Where's your head? That's going to be hard to fix.
Destroy the nearby monopods to begin deactivation of the wall amplifier. Ow.
Oh dear, you look like you've seen a ghost.
Oh. Defeat the newly activated Guardian to fully disable the wall amplifier. Shadow step behind enemies and attack to blindside them. Successful blindside strikes can leave foes vulnerable for demodification. Blindside strikes cannot be performed while in an undying state.
The kingdom's defense budget is sure nothing to scoff at. Let's get this out, shall we? Most interesting. It seems they have a defense waiting to deploy. You are retreat. Now. Praise be to the gods of power. Elimination. Think you can kill me? I'd love to see you try.
Finish it. Nice. I wonder what all this AP is gonna be used for. Sector B overtaken. Nice. Oh. Hostilities stationed there have been weakened. Those pickups.
One device down.
It doesn't seem to have had any effect just yet. Keep going for now.
Earn ability points by demodifying enemies, then use ability points to activate nodes on the demon sphere and acquire new abilities to aid you on your quest. Oh wow. 55 AP? Or have these already. Increase maximum HP. Yep, it's pretty cheap. Greatly increase. I do want more MP. This, like for the other powers. Crash to the ground and raise the surrounding area. Depletes water by 3. Oh, it's for Ifrit, isn't it? Yeah. I don't want that. Ifrit has unique techniques he can perform at Arden's command. Performing a technique depletes the tech bar, which fills gradually in battle. Press to jump and leap again. Do I have this? Go arms. Convert all remaining MP into spectral energy. I really want that. So more particles when demifying. Alright, so I'm gonna have to wait. I don't have enough for anything else. Engulf yourself in flames and strengthen your power.
Sir, one of the wall amplifiers has been destroyed. But why would he target them? Is this a Nif attack?
Oh, what you think it is? Collect items around Insomnia and sell them at shops for money.
We haven't sighted any Imperial soldiers inside or outside the wall, sir. Then they must have sent him to do their dirty work. Stop him at once, sir!
Kind of reminds me a little bit of Prototype. Game Prototype.
I must say, I expected more from you.
Baby. Oops. Do this one. Now, I have a feeling these statues are supposed to represent all the kings, old kings of Lucis. Reminds me of Yojimbo a little bit. Just the headwear. Weird Skyrim.
In times of crisis, they call upon the kings of the Fjord to come to their aid. Bless their souls.
Ow.
It's over! Perish! This is going to hurt. Set their hearts ablaze.
Hit him.
Hail the Almighty!
Give me that. Guardian Sable. Nice. Did I just see Babel on one of the billboards? What was this hat? Hat shop.
Things are going swimmingly.
Babel.
Here's hoping you can continue unimpeded. He's going after the wall amplifier, sir. He took out another one? I'll station reinforcements around the amplifiers. Sir.
Oh. Jesus. The vending machine. Oh, what? Real guards may assault you without warning while moving about Insomnia. Time your button press with the on-screen prompt to gain the upper hand. Soul is mine. I probably don't need anything, but just wanna look. Yeah, just a bunch of healing items. Much money. I love that they call it yen instead of gil. Familiar bill. Some random money. Let me check my data log. What's the Ground Guard. Members of a defense force that traces its roots back to the Lucian army of old. Unlike the Crown City Police that protect Insomnia, or the Border Patrol that keep the peace in the Aurelius, the combat-ready Crown's Guard act as a special force, or acts as a special forces unit tasked with defending off outsiders who have found their way inside the wall. Clarice Amicitia was serving as captain at the time of Arden's initial assault on Insomnia. Predecessors of the Kingsglaive, these special agents report directly to the royal family and serve as their security detail, the operating groups of 4 or 5, named after the captain who leads them, with the Nimbus and Cluny squads standing as 2 particularly exemplary units. The soldier pictured here wields a long blade imbued with the king's magical powers. And all these have the same, like, they change the weapon type. Fierce Guardians. These mass-produced stone statues were created to protect the wall amplifiers positioned around the Crown City. This particular model is fashioned after the Fierce, a famed Lucian monarch and a fixture in the Old Wall. Rumors suggest the spirits of other rulers of York reside within these figures, determined to destroy any who would wish harm upon the kingdom or her people. These mass-produced soldiers, or statues. This particular model is fashioned after the Rogue, a famed Lucian monarch and a fixture in the Old Wall. Rumors suggest the spirits of other rulers of York reside within these figures. Yep. And just same but different. And Bob's. These signposts were erected to help celebrate the Founders' Days festival. The elegant blue and gold banners proudly bear the crest of the kingdom and add a splash of color to the Crown City streets. While easily replaced, these poles could damage other buildings if toppled, which might in turn necessitate costly repairs. Now, these large balloons were produced for the Founders' Day Festival and strung up atop tall buildings as beautiful orbs of royal blue floating in the sky. They take a bit more effort to inflate than their smaller counterparts, so popping one would mean more of a financial loss for the city. Yeah, same thing. Seeing as they require considerable effort to erect, destroying them could prove quite costly for the kingdom. Interesting. It's a lot of data log about things that don't really matter. Okay then. Hit combo.
Did I do that?
See something right here. There's some symbol on the map there.
That's going to be hard to fix.
Is it always gonna be B?
So close. That was thoroughly disappointing.
Keep it in the bottom.
Pathetic. That's going to be hard to fix. Well, better luck next time, I suppose.
Crazy.
How tragically weak you are.
I do get a pretty good amount of AP for taking them down like that. Might just be the fight in and of itself. There's a guy there. Oop. I need to go to one of the hat stores. Oops.
Oh dear, did I do that?
Break that shit.
Can't say you didn't try.
Oh, it's too annoying to... too annoying to hit them all. Where's the hat store?
That's going to be hard to fix.
Buy hats for Arden to wear, then equip them from the gear menu. Safety reduces MP, increases defense, vitality, and almost resistances. I'll probably just buy them all. Straw hat reduces fire and lightning resistances. Enhances vitality. Enhances strength but reduces MP. Top hat increases HP and fire resistance but reduces MP. So everything just reduces MP, looks like. So much money. It's like myself. It's not even that much of a MP drop, actually. Also get more attack power.
expected more from you. Serves you right.
I don't need to get everything. Oh, so that symbol just means there's hostiles.
Though it pains me to say this, I'm afraid you're out of luck. How lucky you are to know the sweet release of death. Pipe down, would you? You found me. Oh, whatever will I do? This is going to hurt. That was thoroughly disappointing. Pathetic.
That item. Let me see. Descension. Use ability points to acquire new abilities. Instead of Ascension, it's Descension. Descendants of Madness. 46. Can do this. That's fine. I'll probably just do power up all the way. All these other ones is kind of eh. That one might be pretty good, actually. Dark Tornado. I probably would want to get all of them. Pretty good. Ow. So you can definitely
How tragically weak you are.
see and feel the chaos and the hatred.
Lucius thanks you for your years of loyal service. We're causing quite a stir down there. Can't say you didn't try.
Let's go here, I guess. Yeah, I don't need to get everything, so let's not go too crazy.
do that?
I did not finish destroying that one. Or maybe I did. Spear. Oh, there's two of them. 3 of them.
Over here.
Yeah, it's crazy that these statues can do that warping too. Over. No more hats. Oh.
Almost done. How does it look?
Quite promising. We should be able to break through the barrier with a well-timed assault. You ought to evacuate lest you get caught in the crossfire.
Yes, but there's something I must attend to first. I've got a king to kill.
What? That wasn't part of the plan.
I finished my work. Now it's time to play.
But we...
No, Buzz. You just stick to your plan and keep the boys in black busy for me. Now, off to see His Majesty who lives in the house that Somnus built.
What's the situation? Unfavorable. The target has been destroying all the wall amplifiers. Who is he? We can't identify him. But he's a skilled combatant, and he seems to have the Infernian under his control. I fear we must prepare for the worst, Your Majesty.
That's a lot of mana circuits. Oops. Let's see if there's any new hats. There is. Pointed hat. Magic and Spirit. Reduces strength. Graduation cap. Increases HP and ice resistance. Crackborn. I'm out of money! Jesus. Just need like a couple hundred. I think I need 69. Let's just sell that. I didn't realize that's so expensive. Oh, what?
I must say, I expected more from you.
What? There was like free refills.
How lucky you are to know the sweet release of death. That's going to be hard to fix.
Toy. Could go there, but so destroy the rest of these.
Can't say you didn't try. Oh dear, did I do that?
Be careful to not trigger the next part of the DLC. Armor vehicle.
Phew, that was close.
Breaking random cars. I should be able to unlock something else here. Well, to conjure Swirling Whirlwind of Dark Energy. Oh, I don't even have to get them in order. Yeah, I don't really like that one. Hit combo. Oh, that's actually pretty good, but I don't have 64. Oh. Busy. Oh, maybe I should have killed them first before throwing all these. Oh, there's gonna be 3 of them. Oop. There's gonna be 4 of them. I messed up. We'll see what happens. Assuming they're not as tanky, but... I'll save up for the meteor strike. I did the wrong one. Give me that. And it's over. I did one. Oh. Double drain. So pretty much if you want to unlock everything, pretty much destroy all these towers, which is more hats. Where's the item? Oh, there it is. Let's go to this. We'll stamp. Oh, I'm in combat still somehow. I went the wrong way. I can't use the bench.
Perhaps I'll take the high road.
Like half glitched here.
Sworn to vanquish all who would besmirch this sacred place. All trespassers shall be eliminated.
Dance.
Must stop you.
Something's off because I can't use my Ifrit.
How about
This will be just fine. Where's your head?
Ah.
This is going to hurt.
There we go.
That was thoroughly disappointing.
Here he comes.
What? I don't know what's going on. So chaotic.
Is this truly the best Lucius can muster? Don't hold back now. I pray you won't disappoint.
Here goes.
Goose.
Commencing elimination.
So this is it. Over.
There's so many. Why are there so many?
Oh dear, you look like you've seen a ghost.
Take this.
This is going to hurt.
Damned monster.
Not bad. Where's your head? Oh, giving up the hunt
Last one.
already.
Last one. Last one. Crazy.
Time to head back down.
Back to the hat store, I guess. Oh, 6. Definitely buy everything. Paint set. Ooh, 11,000. Reduces all elemental resistances. Increases maximum MP. Oh my gosh, I see that. 99,000. Increases MP, enhances magic and spirit. Definitely doable. Just gotta grind a little more. So we got 84. Let's do that. If I had that, I would have been able to use it just now. Alright, where to? 2 more towers. Oh, the hat store there. Go there. I think the rest of these should be pretty easy, actually. Fought all the hard ones, I think.
All sworn to vanquish all who would besmirch this sacred place. All trespassing shall be eliminated.
This is going to hurt.
Prepare yourself.
I pray you won't disappoint. Praise be to the gods above!
Oh. Hey, oh, wait, oh.
Where's your head?
Must stop you.
Oh, so many treasures.
I must say, I expected more from you. How lucky you are to know the sweet release of death. was thoroughly disappointing.
Oh, what?
Can't say you didn't try. Oh dear, did I do that?
What?
Well, better luck next time, I suppose. Perhaps I'll take the high road.
Oh, crap.
Forgive me, but I'm in a bit...
Oh my gosh. That's like the worst place to have it. And there's another issue with pickup being the same as jumping.
I'll just have to kill you all at once.
Oh my gosh. Let's kill the people first. Kill the enemies.
Now then, my friends, let the killing begin. This is going to hurt. How tragically weak you are.
Yeah, this is gonna be annoying. Let's just skip it to it.
This should be fine.
Oh my gosh.
This is going to hurt. Don't hold back now.
One of these hat stores I didn't go to. Say that one. Nice. That guy ran into me. Wait, did they respawn? Yeah, this is where that one dumb item is. There's no way of getting that because you can't stand on top of there.
Thanks you for your years of loyal service. It's over. Not bad.
Ow.
expected more from you.
Okay.
Though it pains me to say this, I'm afraid you're out of luck.
I'm confused. Where's the item? It's not. Oh, there it is.
Can't say you didn't try.
What?
Going up.
Right. Oh.
Enjoy.
Hey, demon fight 100 enemies.
How tragically weak you are.
Go to the last area. Ninjas.
Defend the city at all costs.
I swore to vanquish all who would besmirch the sacred course. The trespassing shall be unlimited. Leave this place.
truly the best Lucis can muster. All hail the Almighty! Enjoy. It's over! Come on, off you go!
Oh, it only kills little guys. Makes sense, but... Use Ifrit's techniques 10 times. Nice. Is that all of them? I believe so. It's a hat thing. We've overtaken all. I don't know if I want to grab all these treasures though.
I must say, I expected more from
All the amplifiers have been destroyed. The enemy forces have begun their infiltration. I'm going in, as will I. No, Your Majesty. You must get to safety at once. I have sworn to safeguard the future of our nation, so I must be on the front lines. As you wish, Your Majesty. For the future of Lucis, together we fight.
That's going to be hard to fix.
What? So many. We should definitely. It might be a little short. Let's see. Nope, we got it. Gorgeous necklace. Say look for that 99,000 hat. Here. Oops. What about that?
That was thoroughly disappointing. Perhaps I'll take the high road.
Oh, this is the one. Yeah, I'm gonna keep. I'm not sure why I can't grab that one, but just don't worry about it. What?
Oh, too bad.
too far.
I suppose I'll just have to kill you all at once.
What's up, Phoenix? How's it going? Let me check this.
Weak you are.
One hat stand before I do that. Vitamin redemption. It's not here. So your dad got life flighted? Oh no, is that what I think it is? Then when they come take him from a helicopter or something? He okay? What happened? Hope he's okay. How are you? How are you handling it?
I must say, I expected more from
The wrench slipped and hit him hard in the head. Ooh. He has a depressed skull fracture, but he's okay. Oh man. That sounds very painful. I'm glad he's doing okay though. Crazy. I think I was getting these upgrades. I want the Cerberus. I think I should get it. Oh yeah, I have enough for all these. Might even have enough for this one. 16. Yeah, I should probably be able to get that pretty easily. I'm trying for the last hat. I haven't bought yet, I think. I think it's right here. Man, must have been scary though, for sure. Oh, ninjas.
Can't say you didn't try. Oh dear, did I do that?
I always have to get back to work. I'm putting up siding on an office today. Ooh, sounds fun. So thanks for stopping by and hope your dad recovers swiftly. Oh, press the wrong button. Yeah, take care.
How lucky you are to know the sweet relief that's going to be hard to fix.
I should really gotta finish this. Not here either. One of the last shops by the main objective.
Oh dear, did I do that?
I think I have enough for the final dissension.
Who wants to die? Step right up.
Felt brutal.
That was thoroughly disappointing. I'm afraid you're being cut from the force.
Wow. He has protected.
This is going to hurt.
Wow.
Oh, given up the hunt already?
Wow.
Enjoy.
Oof.
That was close. Pathetic. Going up.
I should really move on. I was like, where's the other guy? I'm gonna check this
How
one.
tragically weak you are.
Nope.
This should be fine. This is going to hurt. Timer. I expected more from you. Can't say you didn't try. Oh dear, did I do that?
Here was this one. Party hat. Should be the last hat. I'll check this though just in case.
Perhaps I'll take the high road.
Yep, all the hats have been just see if there's any better. What you kind of showed us like the actual like stats in words or like in numbers, I mean, instead of in words. Safety helmet. Oh, 0. Pretty much you only use attacks to drain all your magic is where it's at. Well, reduce HP to 1. Why would I do that? What's the party hat? Hard to say, I don't know. I can't tell which one's better. I think MP's nice, but I think... I'm actually not sure. Does the demonification count as magic damage? You can test it. I love that point hat. Check this. Buy some things. I'm pretty rich, so. Okay, there's no Phoenix Downs. Rest elixirs. Alright. Everything I need. I have so much MP now. Oh, can I not attack this? Who are you?
Attention, first wave personnel. Prepare for deployment.
Think you can kill me? I'd love to see you try.
Oops. Take it. More.
Here he comes.
Scared.
Oh.
Oh, giving up the hunt already. It's over. Not bad. This is going to hurt. Oh dear, you look like you've seen a ghost. Here he comes!
Oh, you're at low points. No. What's up, champ? How are you today? So many dudes. Oh. Doing good. How about me? I'm doing pretty good myself. Just playing through the Arden DLC. Final Fantasy 15. It's been a very good experience because there's so much backstory and lore for the main villain of the game. Other than that, pretty good, yeah. Feel pretty rested. Nothing to complain about. Oh, I didn't kill it before it put on the protect. I got 1,000,000 points.
Make yourselves at home. I have some other business to attend to, so I'll leave you to yours.
To the Citadel. Yeah, hopefully we're pretty much at the end here. Hopefully, we'll see. Danger awaits within Citadel. Are you ready? Let me go ahead and actually descend one couple more times. Yep, there it goes.
Oh my, what big walls you have! All the better to look down upon his enslaved subjects from.
But yeah, pretty much Arden was supposed to be what Noctis is, but his brother killed him. Or, not necessarily killed him, but killed his girl and then imprisoned him. And so now he's pretty much...
Something wrong, officer?
Ah, you must be His Majesty.
Now he's getting revenge on the kingdom that his brother created.
Why, for you.
Then Arden,
The Royal Arms. Who are you?
You ought to know, being a man of royal blood yourself.
Adagium.
In the flesh. Here to bring the bloodline of Lucis to an end.
Take this! Enjoy. On my honor as king, I will vanquish you.
Oh,
ow.
What a
Here goes.
thing to save your own flesh and blood. How about a change of pace? Too slow. Such power. Yeah.
Here goes.
I'm afraid that trait seems to have skipped a generation or two. Not bad. Oops.
Whoops.
You're mine! Brace yourself. Try this.
Not even close.
This monster must be contained. He's too dangerous. He must be stopped.
Must I? Really? By whom, may I ask?
Take this.
What a shame. I expected more from a legendary king of Lucis.
Well, I would certainly hate to disappoint. No quarter for you. Brace yourself.
So much chaos.
Say your prayers.
Oh. Give me some of that soul.
Are you alright? You're beginning to look the worse for wear. Once I've sent you away for good. Oh, you. So confident yet so
Ow. That forced me into dying mode. I think so.
This wall shan't fall. Say your prayers. Brace yourself.
Alright. Ow.
Try this.
I got out of the undying state.
Here goes. Try this. Give up. Can't let him win.
It's over. Jesus.
done already. But the fun's just begun. Summon the old wall.
Old wall.
How do you know about that? I've heard the souls of kings reside within those statues. Of course, that's only hearsay. Why not summon the wall so we can see for ourselves? What I wouldn't give for a chance to speak with the Founder King himself. Come out, Somnus! The longer you wait, the longer he'll suffer!
What?
Huh?
What?
Is he dead? Oh dear. Perhaps I don't know my own strength.
Oh.
Huh.
We get to see the kings.
Well, I'm waiting.
Is this the old wall? What? Not Bahamut.
Brother.
Omnis.
Somnus.
Big.
Haven't seen you for years.
You're no match.
And whose fault do you think that is? Who could have exiled me as a monster, erased me from the face of history?
You were tainted.
Now? But I'm having so much fun!
I don't like that.
I think I get the pleasure of killing you myself. Let the game begin.
This is preposterous. How could one so impure possess such power?
big. Ow. I didn't see that coming. Oh, so where'd he go?
Behold! I was right to have sealed you away. You truly are a monster, brother.
Don't be facetious. The only monster
Dang it.
here is you.
Whoops.
Didn't dodge that.
The gods blessed you as their chosen. The people adored you as their savior. I was neither powerful nor popular. Just envious, perhaps.
Perhaps. Don't make me laugh.
I waited desperately to be special. Yet I have nothing to set me apart. Nothing at all.
Until you stole it from me. You ripped it from my arms.
Now
Kill
cut
one.
you down!
Oh, he creep.
Enjoy.
When I first donned the crown, stood on the rail, when I first received my calling, I understood that the demons could not be allowed to rule in this world. That a sinner could not be allowed to sit the throne!
Dinner.
Lies, fairy tales, and fallacies. All
Unmatched!
It's over.
This wretched nation to the ground.
Oh. $99.
Brother.
Turn of the true savior.
What I did to you was unforgivable. But I did it for the future of our kingdom, of our people.
A small sacrifice for the good of society. How noble.
Our line has done everything in our power to protect our people, just as the gods bade. I was merely fulfilling my calling.
And here I thought I was the blessed one, but it was you all along.
I dare not ask your forgiveness. I do ask your understanding.
I don't understand anymore.
You took everything from me. Everything. And you ask my understanding?
I pray your soul find repose, brother.
Useless.
first. Was Arden actually not the actual thing? And he was told things for whatever reason? That way he is in there. The swords are revealing light. Oh, what?
Why? Why do the gods deny me my revenge?
Because thou hast been chosen to serve a different purpose. To spread darkness throughout the world is thy true calling.
What?
Darkness?
Soon, the true king will be born unto Lucis. He shall lead the people as their beacon of hope, and drive away the darkness. In turn, thou shalt be his sacrifice, the limitless shadow that ushers in the light.
Why must I continue to suffer? Have I not already sacrificed enough?
The true king awakens, summoning the power of his forebears. He shall, at last, relieve thee of thy suffering. Then, the line of Lucis shall come to an end, and the revenge thou seekest shall finally be found. So it is ordained, and so shall it be.
You say I am not the savior of man, but his sacrificial lamb, and that I live only to die by the hand of the heir to an ill-gotten throne. That is the fate the gods have chosen to bestow upon me!
The very same. Defy thy destiny if thou dare, but know that it will grant thee a life of darkness unending, devoid of death's reprieve. What say thee, Adagium?
Obviously we resist.
Not once have I begged the gods for such a blessing.
You have to fight Bahamut
And I
now.
do not intend to kneel before you now.
Thine impudence shall prove thine undoing, foolish mortal.
Oh, I'm no mortal. I'm a monster. The path men tread was never meant for me. Mine is paved with blood and darkness.
Pitiful creature. If thou wilt fight against fate, so shall it be.
Not again! Oh no.
Ghosts do not but haunt my tortured soul. Please, Era, won't you free me from this curse?
Jesus.
Pierce my heart if you must, but you will never kill my resolve.
The gods who rule above and the men who reign below shall lend their strength to the King of Kings. Only a fool would defy such opposition. Though mankind may not realize, everything in this world is preordained. Man exists solely by the grace of the gods and cannot live without. Resist if thou must, but know thy struggles are in vain.
Can I go back and choose the other choice? The angel card.
Am I alive? Oh, does it matter? Perhaps not. Nothing matters. None of it. Not the blessed gods above, nor the accursed kings below. To hell with them all. All that matters is I have my revenge. I will spread this scourge across the earth, lure out this king of light, and kill him. Then, the entire world of Eos will be drenched in the darkness of despair for time eternal.
Crazy. What about the other choice? Oh.
I'm afraid you're out of luck.
Off my chair, Jester. The king sits there.
To be continued in chapter 14. That's where we are, pretty much. I'll probably just look up the other ending, I guess. Damage incurred. I took so much damage. Whoops. We got amazing. Nice. Cool. Alright, acquire the mutant Raksha Blade. Acquired Arden's ensemble for Noctis. Unlock the Kingly Flash. Yeah, that's probably good for me today. Appreciate y'all for watching. Oh. Pretty much what happens in the main game too, when you beat it. Alright, till next time guys. Have a good one.